Hello, hello! I'm coming at you today with a quick tag. This is the small booktuber tag. I got tagged by Noelle at Noelle7pages. I'll link her video down below along with the original tag. I was excited to see that I recently hit 200 subscribers, which I feel like is a small booktuber milestone. So thank you all for subscribing. It really means a lot, and I feel like the booktube community has just been such a wonderful thing to participate in the last year. The first question for the small booktuber tag is just to introduce yourself. So hello, I'm Emma. In my real life, I'm a scientist that's working on her PhD. On the booktube world, I am the overstuffed shelf. I like to read a lot, obviously, and I'm failing to come up with any other interesting facts about myself. I have a dog named Michelle. I have a cello that I haven't played in like a year and a half. That's a new one. I don't know if anybody's noticed my cello in the corner of my vlog. Is that interesting? I don't know. It is something. It is some amount of information about me. Question 2 is, how long have you been on Booktube? And I've been on Booktube technically since last July, but I really think of myself as starting in the fall. I did my Booktube newbie tag in September, so it's been like 6 months-ish. That's not very long at all. I guess actually I started watching Booktube this time last year, so I really didn't know about the community before spring of 2020 quarantine. Question 3 is, what type of videos do you make? Even though I keep on talking about making more interesting videos, so far I've really focused on doing some tags like this one, doing reading wrap-ups and like talking about books that I've read recently, and doing vlogs. Again, I do have some like other ideas that I'm kicking around, but I've just realized that I'm just gonna have to put those off a little bit, even though that was one of my goals for this year, to do some more interesting, different videos. I'm just, you know, pushing that down the way a little bit, I guess. Question number 4 is, what do you love about Booktube? I already sort of mentioned this up top. I really love the kind and active community on Booktube. I feel like I've made some real friends on here, and it's always just sort of great to be able to, you know, chat with people who are interested in reading and get little windows into other people's experiences and lives through how they interact with books, how books affect them, things like that. It's not about the destination, it's about the friends you make along the way, to be a cliche. Question 5 is, what type of books do you read? I really do consider myself a nonfiction booktuber, which might surprise you if you've been around recently, because I have not been reading a lot of nonfiction. I did break it down last year and figure out that I read about a third nonfiction in my overall reading. Other than nonfiction, I read a lot of fantasy. I read some mysteries. That's sort of a genre I'd like to get more into. I read some classics, some sort of like contemporary fiction, some literary fiction. The difference in between contemporary fiction and literary fiction is a differentiation I'm never gonna understand, but that is what it is. I do really dabble a lot, but I think that just because my favorites almost always end up being nonfiction, I consider that my main lane, even though it's like less than half of what I read overall. Question 6 is, what's your favorite video that you've made? I think my pretty clear answer to this is I really, really, really enjoyed filming and editing my goals video for 2021, like my book goals. I'll link this down below, but that one was just really fun because I feel like I was able to sort of like take the editing up a notch and play around with it more than I normally do. And that's part of the reason why I do sort of want to like step off the tag train a little bit and try some other types of videos. Creatively, I think that would be quite enjoyable. It's just sort of like a bandwidth problem at the moment. How many times can I say I'm busy in a video that's like 5 minutes long? I'm sorry, I'm that asshole. I really liked doing the reading bad reviews with Milena, and I'd like to do more collaborations in the future. I think that that's like, you know, another really fun way to engage with the community. I actually poked around quite a bit beforehand. I tried to do my due diligence on this one, but I couldn't find very many small booktubers that haven't actually already done this tag. I think Two that I did see were Milena at Milena Reads, and Very Literary Carrie. If you guys want to do it, consider yourself tagged. If you haven't done this, consider yourself tagged. Yeah. Short and sweet today. Just a little get to know you thing, you know? Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll be here with another video next week. Bye.